Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Amy, your independent Scentsy consultant with Happily Scented Life. I am back today with a Scentsy news bulletin, informational video slash rant. The information pertaining to this video, it deals more with Scentsy consultants, but I do feel as if customers are also going to be affected by these changes. So I wanted to do a quick video just to explain them in my own terms, give you guys my reaction to them, and move on from it, basically. So I figured I would do this video while I'm getting ready for work today. So I've had a chance to read the articles very thoroughly, figure out in layman's terms what the heck Scentsy was trying to convey with their verbiage, because we all know they are not the greatest when it comes to using words that are understood by the common man or woman. So there were several bulletins that were announced on the workstation last night. I got multiple responses from people. Honestly, this week is welcome back week at the college, so I am like extremely busy, and I don't ever think to check the workstation other than on a Thursday, because normally that's when we got all of our new information, was on Thursdays, and now for some reason Scentsy just like willy-nilly announcing information. So if you're like a newer consultant, I don't know how you would keep up with all this stuff. But anyway, there are 4 big updates that are going to be occurring on March 1st. So none of these changes are occurring right now. They will be happening on March 1st. So at least you can get kind of familiar with the changes now and figure out if it's something that you are going to have to worry about. So the first thing, which I think is the thing that's going to affect both customers and consultants alike, is that they're changing the bundle and saves. So you can read through this article if you're a consultant, but basically what it comes down to, and I'm using a beauty blender right now, so hopefully you don't hear it smacking my face right now, but what it kind of boils down to is that if you have a personal website, so every consultant has the opportunity to purchase a website for $15 a month. And it's your own personal website so that you can share that link with anybody. And they can order right from your website without you having to do anything. And then you will get credit for those orders. They can attach it to parties. Also, having a website allows you the opportunity to share flash sales, purchase from flash sales, purchase from clearance. You can purchase from clearance through a workstation, but you would literally have to search specifically what was in the clearance section. But the only way to see the clearance section, obviously, is to have a website. So there are some incentives to having a website. It's not needed, but there are some incentives. Basically, they are doing away with the bundle and saves on our personal websites. What does that mean? Well, that basically means that if you have a Joe Schmo customer going on your website and he wanted to order a 6-bar pack, which we all incentivize to do that because it's the best savings, they will no longer have the ability to get buy 5, get 1 free. What it's going to be advertised is buy 6 wax bars, get 10% off. This is complete and utter BS and just bogus. So bogus. So basically, a customer is going to be paying $32.40 US for a 6-pack of wax versus the $30 US that they pay currently. Now, they say that this is applying to the majority of the bundle and saves because they're like revamping it as 10% off if you buy a certain amount versus buy a certain amount and get 1 free. They're also discontinuing the pick 3 and for cleaning and laundry. So that's where you can just get a 3-pack of counter clean, a 3-pack of bathroom cleaner, a 3-pack of Scentsy Fresh. Those convenient bundles will be discontinuing. And then it says all the Scentsy system and Perfect Scentsy systems are discontinuing. And all of that. So basically, whatever bundle and saves they currently have, they're being revamped and redesigned so that it's buy a certain amount, get 10% off. Now, this is just on the website. The buy 5, get 1 free bar. I'm just using the wax bar bundle as an example because it's the most used bundle and most understood bundle. So that's why I keep saying that, but it's affecting all of the product bundles. If you, as a consultant, collect an order from a customer, they give you the money, and you place the order yourself through your workstation. Through the workstation, we can offer the buy 5 wax bars, get 1 free through the workstation only. So Scentsy's reasoning is that this is going to help the consultant because then the customer is going to be more apt to give them the order to place so that they can get that free bar versus doing it themselves and only getting 10% off. So in all, basically what it means is that customers that place the order themselves, they're going to be paying an extra $2.40 for a 6-pack of wax basically, versus giving the order to the consultant themselves and ordering it that way. I think it's completely dumb because the most recent change to the website is that we were always complaining that if you had a customer that just placed an order themselves on the website didn't prompt them to like if they bought 4 bars of wax, there was no way for the website to prompt them to say, hey, if you pick up 2 more, if you pick up 1 more bar, you can get an additional 1 free. So it had no way to prompt them to do those bundle and saves. So a lot of times customers would be losing out, or they would order 6 bars of wax, but then they would be paying $36 instead of $30 because they didn't do the bundle and save option. So the most recent change to the website, which I think occurred when the fall catalog came out, was that the website is now prompting it. So if you choose a wax bar, it immediately gives you a prompt at the top of the page that says add 4 more and get 1 free. And it's doing that for any product that would qualify for a bundle and saving, which we absolutely loved. And it's fantastic because it was reminding people, and I'm pretty sure that it was helping consultants get, a little bit more added to their orders because customers were realizing, oh, if I spend $6 more, I get a free bar or whatever. So if they were so gung-ho about adding those changes, why the heck would you take it away? And I'm sorry, at that point, why should we even have a website? Like, what's the whole freaking point of having a website so that way I don't have to do anything? Someone can just go on my website, place an order, pick out what they want, have it shipped to their house, put in their credit card information. They don't have to worry about their credit card information getting hacked or any of this other shit. And they're not going to be able to get the same amount of savings as my mom, who is my local customer, that just hands me her order and says, just order it for me the next time you close out a party. Like, how is that fair? That's showing favoritism. That is showing customers that your dollar doesn't, matter to me. Your order doesn't matter to me. Your time, like, it's annoying as F. Like, seriously. So that's one change that's definitely going to be affecting customers. It's definitely going to be affecting consultants. I feel like a lot of consultants are going to be reevaluating whether they're going to keep a website. I certainly am. Because, $15 a month. And then the only reason to have a website now is just for flash sales and clearance, which, let's all be honest, the flash sales have been sucking lately. I think we got one good one out of 2024, like one good flash sale that had decent pricing. It's like, what's the point? So that is bulletin number one. Not too happy with it. I just think it's absolute bullshit. The second change to hostess rewards. So they've done this in the past. This isn't the first time that they've changed the party tier amounts in Scentsy It used to be like $150 to reach the first party tier. So the fact that they're changing it again, I mean, it's not uncommon for them, but I feel like it's going to be a lot harder for newer consultants or consultants that are just, their own customer to be able to take advantage of party rewards. So currently, you have to hit $200 in collective orders on a party link to reach the first level of rewards, which is 1/2 off item, and then 10% of the dollar amount for the party total in free credit. And then obviously the party tiers increase as your party total goes up. So like $350 would be the start of the second tier, $500 is the start of the third tier, and $1,000 is the start for the fourth tier, which is the final tier. I've always advertised and said that getting a party to a $500 total is your best option, best value, because you're getting 3 half-off items, and then you were getting $75 in free product instead of $50. Because normally it would be like 10%, right? Well, now, starting March 1st, it's now $250 to hit the first tier, $400 for the second tier, $600 for the third tier, and then over $1,000 for the fourth tier. So they're not really changing anything for the fourth tier, which is fine. I'm appreciative of that. But the other tiers are being affected. So what does that mean? It basically means that just plan on keeping your party links open a little bit longer. If you're not one of those people that just carries over party links all the time, then you're just going to have to make sure you add another $50 warmer to the order. Because that's really what it boils down to, is a $50 warmer. Like, the price of a $50 warmer is going to be make it or break it for the first party tier. So it's not a huge change. I honestly don't understand why they have to increase it, but they're going to do what they're going to do. So this is just a change we're all going to have to deal with come March 1st. So that's like the lesser of the blow. Okay, this is the one that I think most consultants are pissed off about. Well, actually, I think it's a toss-up between the bundle and saves and then this one. So the commission and the requirements to stay an active consultant are changing on March 1st. So currently, I'll go over what the current requirements are. So currently, to stay an active consultant, you need to sell $200, at least $200, in a month within a calendar year. So within a 12-month time period, one of those months you have to sell more than $200. And then you're active for a whole year, okay? Most of us that are wax addicts here on YouTube, that are our own customers, probably wouldn't have a problem hitting that, especially when it's a month that your club comes out. I know for me, between my mom and me, when we have a club come out, that's usually when I get active. And I usually sell a lot in September when the fall and winter catalog comes out. That's usually when I have like back-to-back parties where I have at least 3 or 4 going on at the same time that month. And that's my most lucrative month as a consultant. Other than that, It's just sprinkle orders throughout the year. So that's how to stay active. And then the commission, once you hit certified status as a consultant, you, for your lifetime, will get 25% off, 25% in commissions on your orders. Regardless if you only sell $5 or $500, you're always getting the 25% commission. Okay, and that's once you hit certified status. Now, now they are saying that if, in order to get the 25% commission, not only do you have to be active in a given month, but you have to sell now 250 PRV in that month. So if you don't sell 250 PRV, let's just say you only sell 200, you're only going to get 20% on that commission and not 25% like before. Okay. And they are changing the tier. So there's like an extra 5% bonus that you can get. And that was usually if you sold $2,000 or more for the month. Now that's going up to $2,500. So in order to get that extra 5% monthly sales bonus, you have to sell $2,500. Oh my God. There's so many of the same numbers. It is so freaking confusing. So in order to get the 5% extra monthly sales bonus, you have to sell now $2,500 in PRV in that month versus 2,000 PRV, which is what it currently is now. So those are the changes. Now, they didn't say anything about the time frame changing, like how, being active, once in a 12-month period. They really didn't say anything about that, so I don't know if those things are changing or not. The article doesn't say anything about it, so I'm not sure if the same time frames are going to change, because I also know if you have a team, I think you have to be active like every 4 months or something like that in order to keep your team. So, yeah. I don't know how I feel about these changes, because I feel like I know why they're doing it. Okay. I think I know why they're doing it, and I don't know if it's for them to try to stay in the game longer. But if you think about it, all of these other MLM companies, they're either folding or they're switching over to an affiliate model. And by affiliate model, I mean that there's no like team structure anymore. So the top of the pyramid doesn't get to feed off of their minions. Like, you only get commission in an affiliated model from your own sales and your own sales only. So a lot of companies are switching over to that. I mean, 31 just shut down, on the 31st of December. So they're no longer a business. I know Mary Kay has been having issues. I think they may have switched to an affiliated model. I know Beachbody did. There's Monistat. No, not Monistat. Oh my God. That is a vagina cream. Jesus Christ. Whatever that M1 is, I don't know. But there's a lot of them. There's a lot of them that are switching to the affiliate model because the MLM, model gets a whole bunch of slack, and it's just not lucrative. The people that got into the game early are the ones that are making the money and making livable income off of it, versus us who didn't and aren't here to make a business out of it and just here to get a discount off our own purchases. So I think they're making these changes so that way they don't have to either fold or switch over to an affiliate model. I don't think Scentsi's at that point. I mean, they're so lucrative and they are a multi-million-dollar business. I don't think they're at that point yet, but this is just ways for them to, make more money to cover expenses and stuff like that. So I don't know if that's the case. I don't know if these are changes are occurring because Heidi and Orville are back in the picture. Now, granted, they're not the president anymore. Dan is. Dan's been the president. Well, he was the interim president and CEO while they're on their missionary thing for 3 years. Um, but now he's in charge. Like they gave him, the torch. So are they suggesting these things behind the scenes and then Dan's just implementing them? Or is this stuff that was in the pipeline, several years ago and now they're making the change? Why make the change during a catalog season turnover? I have no freaking idea. But I know a lot of people are probably going to be questioning whether they're going to stay a Scentsy consultant, whether it's worth it, whether they should just buy off of a consultant and not even, worry about getting the discount. Is the discount even worth it? I honestly don't know, you guys. I really don't know. It all depends on your level of buying, how much you buy off Scentsy, how many orders you get from other people, like family and friends. Like, I don't know. But I do want to let you guys know that if any of you are considering dropping your title and you have clubs, this is the thing. If you decide to leave Scentsy and you have a club, right, that you're earning commission on because it's your club, you put it under yourself, right? If you leave, any clubs that are under you get moved to your sponsor, and then they will get commission off of those clubs. So you won't lose your clubs or anything like that. The only way you can lose your club is if you cancel it, or, you don't pay for it and it, and your card just doesn't get charged or whatever. But, I lost my train of thought. Yeah. So the only way that you can actually lose your club is if you cancel it yourself, right? So losing your consultant status is not going to cancel your club, but it is going to change who gets commission from that club. So really think about that before anybody drops any, titles and things like that. Like I was saying, I don't want anybody to rush into canceling their consultant status, because I would hate for you to make the wrong decision quickly and then decide that you didn't want to cancel your consultant status. Because keep in mind, once you cancel your consultant status, you have to wait an X amount of months before you can rejoin again. So just think about it before making any rash decisions. Honestly, I would love to have my channel be a place where you can voice your frustration and vent your concerns with all these changes. I know that on the YouTube wax community, I think we're a lot more understanding that everyone has an opinion and everyone's opinion should be valued and everyone's concerns and fears should be valued and acknowledged. And I feel like a lot of the time on Facebook and all these consultant groups that we're all supposed to be, Scentsy spirit and, back each other up and be these Scentsy sisters. I saw so much last night on Facebook of people just wearing each other down, making them feel like utter shit for being scared, for being mad about these changes. Like, literally, there were so many directors just turning comments off and saying, I'm not going to accept negativity and all this other stuff. And it's like, we all have the right to be mad or sad or angry or happy about these changes, but you shouldn't shut someone down for voicing that. Because they're like, oh, don't voice it on Facebook. That's horrible. Scentsy's not going to make any changes. You need to address it directly with Scentsy. Well, why address it directly with Scentsy if you keep saying, we're all supposed to be a community? Like, I don't get why they are so quick to shut negativity down. I mean, I get it. Negativity breeds, stuff. But still, I mean, we're people. We have lives, we have families, we're all in Scentsy for a different reason. The majority of us are in here to get, money back on our own purchases. But, some of us did decide to make this a business. And these changes are going to make it a lot harder for customers to sell, to reach goals, to get incentives, all of that stuff. So I feel like it should be acknowledged. We should have a platform where we can voice our frustrations and help each other, Fucking ridiculous. The negativity on Facebook, I'm telling you. But overall, I think the one I'm most pissed off about is the whole bundle and save thing, because I do feel like that is a gut punch to the throat. Gut punch to the throat, Amy. It's a gut punch. That's what it is to every consultant and customer, because honestly, I feel like customers are going to be less apt to place order themselves now because they're not going to be getting the discount. They're not going to be getting the free bar. They're actually going to be paying more money than customers that are ordering in a party that you're collecting orders from. So I think that's probably why they did it, is so that they're trying to encourage more parties, more home parties, more basket parties, more about collecting the orders, and the more about, the connection with customers and things like that. Back to what Scentsy started on. But, I mean, it's a crazy world. I'm sorry. Not everybody is just going to hand over, credit or debit card information. Who legit has cash on them all the time? Who even writes checks anymore? Okay, there is a far few of us that still write checks. Even when I'm doing orders, the amount of people, when I'm doing like D-stashes or if I'm doing customer orders, do you know the amount of people that don't have cash or check? And they don't even have Facebook Pay, they don't have Venmo, they don't have PayPal. They literally just have a debit or a credit card. Like, I'm sorry, someone is not going to give me their debit or credit card information to enter an order in for them just so they can get a free bar. Like, no. That is not going to happen. Oh no, I did my eyeliner wrong. That's not going to happen. That's the whole point of having a website. Whole point of the website is privacy in your own home, placing your own freaking order, and not having to worry about it. Like, I don't know. What do you guys think? Are you mad about the changes? Do you understand them? Are you indifferent? I mean, I'm mad, but I'll get over it. Because honestly, they do these changes all the time. I just feel like there's been a lot of changes in a short amount of time frame. And I think that's why it seems like it's like intense. But I don't know. I think changing the bundle and saves to being advertised as 10% off versus getting one free. No. If I go to the grocery store, right, and there's cereal and it's buy one, get one, you're more apt to order from a buy one, get one sale than you are a 30% off sale or a 10% off sale. No. That's not how marketing and the consumerism works. Like, it's not. But my rant's over. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really didn't go off as hard as I thought I was going to. Maybe because I was distracted with doing my makeup for work. Who knows? But I will go ahead and post this up today. I do have my collection videos going up throughout the week, and then my what I've been warming and a couple other things. So stay tuned for those. As always, thanks for liking, commenting, and subscribing. I have a kid knocking on my door. I will talk to you later. Bye, guys.